One of the most disappointing things for K-pop fans is when they get excited about a song, but it ends up never being released. In today's video, we go over songs which disappeared without any notice. Luna. It's actually quite sad how much unreleased or forgotten footage and songs Luna have, but there is one piece in particular that gets their fans angry even though it's been years. The La Maison Luna album, which was supposed to be a ballad album, has been teased since May of 2018. The release was originally planned for May of 2019, but then it was revealed that the release of the album would be postponed. The delay was announced through a teaser that was published on May 31st of 2019. What's interesting is that a day prior to the teaser being released, Luna's then producer Jaden Jung posted on his Instagram the same message that was in the teaser, delayed but someday. Several months later, in November of 2019, Jaden officially confirmed that the album got scrapped. Allegedly, the album was deleted after a disagreement about the importance of Lunaverse in the future releases. It's been over 3 years since the teaser was released, and Luna's fans agree that this album will likely remain lost forever. But this album isn't the only Luna media that's been magically lost. There was supposed to be a music video for Seesaw, but that never happened, and a lot of content from the Up and Line era haven't been released as well. Taemin. In 2016, Taemin took to the stage along with Jimin to deliver a performance during a music show. While Jimin performed his solo song Lie, Taemin performed a song he's never released or performed before called All About You. Because it's Taemin, his fans fell in love with the song and were hoping that he would release it with the upcoming album. Unfortunately, Taemin has released 6 Korean albums since then, and All About You is nowhere to be found. Fans have speculated that there might be an issue with copyright, which is why it was never released, but it never got fully cleared up. One fan on Reddit jokingly said that it took Taemin 100 comebacks before he released the song Heaven, so there still might be hope. Dina. Back in 2011, Dina released her highly controversial song Banana. Within a short time after the release, NBC put a ban on the song because the lyrics were apparently too suggestive and inappropriate for a public broadcast. It was especially disappointing to Dina because she participated in producing the song by writing the lyrics herself. Even though the song was controversial, the teaser for the music video was still released, but the full music video never came out. It wasn't clarified as to why the music video wasn't ever released, but because the song got banned quickly after it came out, it's very likely that was the reason. The teaser for the video was also very suggestive, and we all know that netizens don't always like it. No one knows if the full music video is still somewhere out there or if it was already deleted. Jonghyun. Jonghyun released the song Inspiration back in 2016, and because of how intense and beautiful the song was, a lot of fans initially thought that there would be a music video released as well based on the popularity of the song and the fact SM Entertainment released a trailer for the track. After a while, Shawwell started to dig around the internet to find a possible reason why the music video was never released and found something. It turns out that the music video for Inspiration was plagiarized or heavily inspired from the music video for Relax by Blake McGrath. Undeniably, there are some heavy similarities between McGrath's music video and Jonghyun's trailer. What's also interesting is that Jonghyun apparently wrote Inspiration for NCT after he was inspired by their Seventh Sense, but ended up using it for himself. It's such a shame that the music video ended up being plagiarized from another artist because the trailer is seriously gorgeous. Stray Kids. Stray Kids skyrocketed to fame when they released their title track God's Menu featured on the Go Live album, but not a lot of people know that the title track was supposed to be something different. During one of their interviews, Bangtan briefly mentioned that they originally had a different song set to be the title track of the album. They changed it last minute after they all felt like God's Menu was actually the perfect title track. For a while, people theorized that the title track could have been All In, but the forgotten song was called Fold, and it's not possible that the song has been released under another title. As always, Stray Kids fans were eager to listen to the mysterious song that is still probably somewhere on Bangtan's laptop. CLC. Not a lot of people know that IZ*ONE's most popular song, La Vie en Rose, previously belonged to CLC. During an interview, Yeun shared that they already finished recording the whole song when they found out that it would be going to a different group. She also shared that since this is common in the music industry, they weren't sad that they won't be able to keep the song. The reason why the song was given to IZ*ONE could be that the producer, Mospic, sold the song to a different group since he wasn't working with Cube Entertainment anymore at the time. On the other hand, CLC then came out with their song No, which is a perfect song to dance to. Yeun also added that she thinks La Vie en Rose found better owners with IZ*ONE. Although fans love IZ*ONE's version of the song, they can't help but wish CLC would release their own version of the song that became a staple in everyone's playlist. Twice. The same thing that happened to CLC happened to Twice as well. In 2019, Jonghyun shared that the song Very 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 by IOI was originally going to be a song by Twice. The song was written by Park Jin-young himself, and Jonghyun revealed that all the members went through lessons for the song and even had parts assigned for the song. Jonghyun did admit that the song was a little too cute for her taste. Jonghyun said, "I really believe in fate. When Very 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 went to IOI, we received TT. I think it's a good thing." In the end, Jonghyun said that every song has an owner it belongs to. Much like with CLC, Twice's fans have been wishing to hear Twice's version of Very Very Very, but unfortunately, that song will probably stay in the drafts forever. Wavy. Back in August of 2021, it was revealed that Hendery and Lucas will be releasing a new song called Jalapeno together. They were supposed to be the next duo to collab together, following Ten and Yang Yang, as well as Kun and Xiaojun. Right from the beginning, their fans were so excited for the song to be released, but unfortunately, that never happened. The release of the song was cut short when the gaslighting allegations about Lucas came out and he was put on a hiatus. Now, the fans remained hopeful for a while, but it's been a year and Jalapeno hasn't been released yet. A small part of the music video was unfortunately leaked online, but fans have been wishing for a whole version. Wavy's fans feel especially sorry for Hendery. As someone who doesn't get a lot of time to shine in their songs, they feel like a perfect opportunity to show off his talent was taken from Hendery. BTS. In September of 2018, BTS announced the release of their Japanese mini album that featured songs like Fake Love and Airplane Part 2. ARMYs were overjoyed when they found out that a completely new song called Bird was on the album too. Just a few days later, it was announced by Big Hit Entertainment that Bird would not make it onto the album because of the controversy surrounding its production. The decision came after fans raised concerns about the involvement of popular Japanese producer Yasushi Akimoto, who wrote the lyrics for Bird. According to reports, Yasushi Akimoto wrote some terrible and misogynistic lyrics talking about how women don't need to feel empowered and all they need to do is look pretty and childlike until they become pregnant. There were also issues with Yasushi Akimoto's political views regarding Japan's imperialist history. As sad as it was for ARMYs, they were happy that the agency listened to the concerns and decided to keep the song in the vault instead. Sunmi. Much to everyone's surprise, a few months ago, Sunmi revealed that the demo of Love Dive by IVE was initially sent to her. Sunmi shared that once she received the demo, she realized that the song was in the style she really likes. After a while though, Sunmi concluded that the song would sound more dynamic and charming if it was sung by a multi-member group rather than just one person. Even though the chances of Sunmi's demo of Love Dive being released to the world are slim, it still made her fans very curious. IVE and Sunmi have very different styles of music, so her fans wondered what that song would sound like if it was performed by Sunmi. Some netizens shared that Love Dive has a similar vibe to Sunmi's Pora Pipom, and that Love Dive would sound really good and different if Sunmi decided to keep it. XONE. It's such a shame how quickly XONE fell apart, especially when it wasn't even their fault. They debuted in August of 2019 and disbanded just a few months later in January of 2020. Formed through the show Produce 101, XONE were initially contracted for 5 years, but they got caught up in the Mnet vote manipulation scandal, which led them to halt their activities and go on hiatus. Even though they existed just for a few months, there is a lot of content that's never been released. XONE only has one title track called Flash and one and only album called Emergency Quantum Leap. Their fans on Reddit shared that the group was seen filming a show on the beach and another comeback was already in the works. Unfortunately, the Mnet investigation ruined everything and it's impossible for any of those songs and shows to get released. That's it for today. What's your favorite piece of K-pop's lost music? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Bye!